this competition might be that door to open people, because sometimes one event can change somebody's life.
Being a part of Skills USA is really incredible, isn't it? It's amazing how we transform everyday students without specific direction, and after some time in Skills USA, many become the superheroes of industry, ready to take on tasks that change our world. Well, we think we found a way to get even better. So let's talk about the students who still don't know what they want to do upon graduation. Let's also talk about the students who want to do something different every day, and the leadership competitors who fall out of the Skills USA pathways upon graduation. Finally, let's talk about the skills competitor who will eventually be in charge of the very buildings they built after a few years in the trades. Enter the Facilithon competition, introducing students to facility management, the liberal science of buildings. These people are in charge of big buildings and campuses and earn an average of $98,000 a year. They love their jobs because they do something different every day. It solves a gap for all those Skills USA students and this $1 trillion industry, which is experiencing record retirements while more and more buildings are being built and renovated. Given it involves 10 different Skills USA curriculum pathways, we learned that the clearest way to predict success is actually the attributes of the student, of which there are 4. Your student is already learning a lot in CTE and other related courses, so we ask, do you like people and buildings? Most Skills USA students raise their hands. Do you like problem solving? Again, most say yes. Do you like action and variety? If you don't, you'll never make it in a career with so many pathways. Finally, can you think on your feet? You see, facility managers, or FMs for short, are always ready for the next emergency or challenge as they get to be someone's hero every day. So, we talked about who, where, and why. What about the Facilithon competition itself? It's a pinnacle contest for leadership, similar as Teamworks is for skills, but better because it's an occupational contest supported by industry with great places to go. It begins with a 50-question quiz with questions like, if all the lights go out in the gymnasium and none of the switches work, where might you look next? The test tells a student they can do this and begins to build walls around what this job is about. The role play is a scenario about a building or site and some situation or opportunity, maybe an expansion or a change that the student gets to share their creative ideas about. This critical thinking and interview beats any leadership event itself because the target is always moving, just like the real world. The FM Challenge is by far the student's favorite part. It's an emergency that they have 3 minutes to read and understand, then 2 minutes to share the answers to the 3 questions every facility manager knows. Number 1, what will you do first? It is an emergency, so don't just stand there. Do something. 2, what resources will you use? Well, maybe call the plumber, the cleaning crew, and find a sump pump? Yep. And number 3, what will you do to prevent it from happening or affecting your facility in the future? Those are the things that facility managers are thinking about every day. The Facilithon's quiz builds the walls. Then the role play in the FM Challenge emergency scenario plays a look upon what it's like to think like and be a facility manager. The Facilithon, a pinnacle leadership-based occupational event for all those students that need variety in their work diet and a place to call home. The FM Pipeline team supports and administers this Skills USA no-lift competition about facility management, the liberal science of building.
We've had several kids compete in Facilithon, and they've had a great experience. First of all, the fact that they learned this type of stuff in Skills USA is awesome because we do facility managers everywhere, and I think the presentations have made the kids want to get into Facilithon. We've had kids anywhere from competing and learning to people that have won and been very successful in the program.
A lot of our Skills USA events require a lot of materials and equipment to run, but with Facilithon,
it is a really easy lift. If you just got to have some square footage and a little bit of a quiet area to help do the simulations, everybody understands that a building has problems. Everybody has to know who to call and who is that person that you're going to call, and that's what the contest is all about. Easy lift.
We have facilities all over the United States, and our facilities, our management team is really important, and this is opportunities teaching them exactly what they need in their future.
being involved with the Facilithon would allow me to have a stronger idea of how Skills USA is preparing students for their future employment opportunities, what they're doing to help prepare them for post-secondary pursuits, whether that's direct into the workforce or going to a technical college or a four-year university.
I will definitely take it again. I'll also recommend it to my fellow students and friends, and it's just amazing.
Please do it. It's great. It's gonna help you. It prepares you. Leadership, being on your feet and ready for anything.
The best part of Facilithon for me was just getting that experience and trying something new. I never thought that a career in like facility management would be for me, but after going into the competition, I definitely think it's something I'll consider, and I just thought it was a really good experience.
I see Facilithon as bringing kids into the career of facilities management by giving them a doorway and kind of a window into what that would look like for them. A lot of the time kids don't consider this as a career they could even go into. So by participating in the Facilithon, they kind of get to see all the different things that they would be involved in on the day-to-day and the exciting parts of that job.
Very important, especially considering that facilities managers are a well-needed occupation, so I believe this is a really, really good competition for that.
Just be prepared for anything and really just do your best.
It's a fun